agnosticism doesn't form the basis for, doesn't allow for an objective moral. You're going to be consistent. See, the only way you can have it.
Cry out to God, saying, "How long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth?" This statement alone gives us 4 observations about what life is like in this temporary heaven that kind of shocked me when I learned about them. First of all, we learn from this passage that those in the temporary heaven will remember their life on earth. These saints who cried out did not have their memory erased, but actually could recall.
Elmer Fudd in his pronouns. No, we're talking about.
And faithfulness, you blind guides, straining out an ant while swallowing a camel.
I personally believe that all of these memories, even the bad ones, are going to make everyone in heaven that much more grateful to be there, making the heaven experience even more sweeter.
How long will you keep us in suspense? You are the Christ.
Literary style of the gospel, historical narrative, eyewitness reporting. Third test, archaeology. Are we talking about Jesus floating a boat out to the island of Atlantis? No, sir. We're talking about Bethlehem, Nazareth, Sea of Galilee, Jerusalem, Rome. Are we talking about Mickey Mouse? Elmer Fudd, his pronouns. No. We're talking about Pontius Pilate.
And ultimately I did land on Jesus. And I started, developing a relationship with God. I can't believe I'm saying that, bro, because I literally would have absolutely clowned on myself 3 years ago. Whenever I started looking at who Jesus was and even the things he said and he taught, I realized wow, this is so loving. And if I can potentially have a relationship with him, I'm just gonna try. And now it is my source of joy. It is my source of love. It is my source of everything. Because I have that, I can go out into the world and do unto others what I feel like I already have. It's real.
So Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, you have uniform and divergent details, which I love. Not contradicting each other, but different books containing different details, which smacks of authenticity on the part of the author. I like that. Second text, literary style.
If he was supposed to be healed, God would have done it himself. Interesting point.
We will have no choice but to follow the law of Moses.
I am the law of Moses.
We can't hear insulting words. I'm just getting started.
Video. Oh, thanks, Mom. And I promise. I promise.
Nazarene, I just spoke to a man who claims you healed his blindness.
Paul, they're suffering while on earth. Christian will remember giving his life to Christ at his local church. He'll remember working that back-breaking job for 30 years of his life. He'll even remember the troubles he went through as a child, growing up in a broken home.
This tomb, it's a rock that has carvings in it. They didn't build this.